It's all good. Just heads up. I don't know what I'm asking. This is gonna be a total like free conversation.
Run with it, bro. We talk all the time.
Exactly. So we're good. We're good. Everybody good?
Yes.
Heard. All right. Let's jump right into it. All right. 3, 2, 1.
And we are back to another episode of Bring Your Flowers of All Things Radio. My name is J Vibes. Everybody, thank y'all for listening and tuning in. Now, my next special guest doesn't really need an intro, but he's gonna get one. Y'all know how this shit goes down. You've probably seen a couple murals around town. You've probably seen his photography, videography. This man is the man behind the camera, behind the scenes, behind the paintbrush. Yeah. You need to know him if you don't know him. Unseen Halo. Frankie Martinez is in the building. What's up, baby? How you doing, dog? What's poppin', Frankie? How you doing?
Shit, man, I'm doing good. Thank you guys for having me.
Nah, no worries, bro. How's your day? Everything good?
Everything's good, man. Everything's great.
What'd you do today? What's up?
What did I do today? Started my day, woke up, had to see how it felt outside, walked out to the patio.
Yeah.
Had a nice little view. I just recently moved, so I live downtown now.
Okay, downtown lifestyle?
Loving it, bro.
Oh, everybody loves it. It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad you're a part of the scene and part of this area now, the wave.
Yes, sir, man.
That's what's up. It's popping.
Yes,
so tell me a little bit about yourself for the people who don't know who you are, what you do.
So I like to label myself as an artist, and as of lately, I've just been dropping it as creative developer. It's what I do, man. I help local businesses, help myself grow, artistically, creatively. Yeah. Whether it's with the art, with the photography, with the videos, everything.
Yeah.
I'd like to tie it all in together, So.
Yeah, that's dope. That's fire. Okay, yeah. So tell me a little bit about some of your projects or things that you've worked on, murals, videography, anything like that.
So, man, there's a list, man. We've been doing this already for a few years now, and it's definitely a blessing that people are starting to catch on and see, some of the stuff. Even for me, I've been behind the scenes, but
people have been sleeping.
Yeah, man. But it's the end of 2021. We're entering this new year, bro. We're about to go crazy, I've done a few murals around town, shot photography for with just about everyone in the room, if not everyone, we got some on the way. Hey, shout out to Ducky. Shout out to my guy Ambrose over there. But yeah, man. Right now I do have a few projects going on, big ones just to name. Solomon Coles, I locked them in high school. Jeez. I got some murals coming with them. Just knocked some out the way. Yeah, man. Besides that, as far as art goes, I'm getting a lot of buzz with the local people here in town for parties, private events, live paintings. Yeah. It's all coming, it's coming into fruition is what we wanted, We've been grinding this long, so making the art our passion,
Facts.
Man.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. That's dope.
We're just in that day and age where we can do what we love and get paid and pay our bills,
Yeah,
so
but for most people, it still isn't or hasn't gotten to that point yet. So I feel pretty blessed that for some of us, or at least majority of us, we are in that, I guess, state of mind and state of space to where we can do that and make a living off of it.
And I try to tell people all the time, man, it's like they say, the biggest part of everything is just making that leap, just doing what you love, we can literally do whatever we love nowadays and get make it our life, Comes with the lifestyle, of course, but it's all about discipline, balance,
Right, but you also, it comes with work ethic and then putting your mind to it too.
A lot of work ethic.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of, it's like you say, work hard, play hard,
Facts.
So it's important to stay grounded and just keep in mind that what we're doing is just to stay in that right state of mind, and keep pushing and creative work, work hard, play hard.
What I think is crazy is how a lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scenes. They just kind of see the final product, or they see the highlights from social media. They don't really pay attention to bro, you weren't seeing me grind out here and sweat tears the other day, but you see the highlights on Instagram. And that's cool.
Now they're watching. It's good that they're watching. It's good that people are catching on finally. Better late than never. But there is a lot that goes on behind the scenes, man. And even for as long as I've known you, you've got to see me grow as an artist, as a photographer.
And I've seen your work dramatically increase and get better over time. It's crazy.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's just it's people like you, man, all my homies, everybody here in Corpus, everybody that I've met and worked with, it's just a blessing, bro, to know you guys, and we just build, man. We built
likewise.
together. Yeah, we built together, man.
I just want to take a moment real quick. He said because of me. Okay, let's get a Andrew J Vibe spotlight on that, please.
Yes, sir. Hey, J Vibe is the man with the plan. If you didn't know that,
now you know.
Now
okay,
you know.
hey, it is what it is, baby.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude, I've known you for quite some time. Like I said, I've seen your work dramatically increase and grow over time. It's incredible. It's dope. It's beautiful.
Thank you,
I'm glad you're like having so much more projects, and 2022 is looking great for you.
Yeah, man.
Do you remember back when you did your first like mural or like videography?
I do remember both. I actually, so like with the art stuff, man, I've been doing this now for. It's actually about to hit the 10-year mark now.
No shit.
Yeah, man, I just turned 26. So like when I really started taking it serious, I was about 17 years old, you know. And shout out to all the OG homies here in town, you know, my homie Rise, my homie Como, you know.
Shout out.
Everybody who I grew up with, you know, and that really just got me, you know, into this world. I mean, everything that I'm doing now, of course, it's got to start somewhere. You know, when I was a youngster, like everything wasn't always legal. You know, we had to find our way to paint what we wanted, so we did just that.
Yeah.
You know, but we won't get into too much detail.
I'm not trying to snitch on anybody right now.
We won't get into too much detail, but you know, like it's like you know, a lot of my art is like underground, you know, graffiti based and stuff like that. So like, you know, it's like there's a saying out there, graffiti ruined my life, but for me, it's like graffiti saved my life because like, man, if I would have stopped doing what I really loved a long time ago, I probably wouldn't have believed in myself today, you know?
Yeah.
So, even though it was the wrong thing at the moment, or maybe it wasn't the wrong thing, we were just doing it wrong, we found a way to kind of let it open more doors. And
yeah, but you got to find your own path. And if that's how it led to this, I mean.
No, yeah, just creatively. Like, it was always cool, like, being young and, like, linking with people from different schools that had the same interests, because it's still the same thing today. Like, we always run into each other.
I know, constantly,
like,
bro.
Like,
always seen
awesome.
this man.
It's awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. So how old were you? You said you were like 17?
So I was 17, right? To just take it back to the first mural experience for me. My buddy used to have a graffiti shop here that sold spray paint and, you know, like art supplies, and real like underground scene stuff.
Yeah.
So he held an event, and he actually believed in me early on, my buddy Joey. And he asked me, he was like, hey, man, I'm about to have an event. If you want to paint, it's about time to start taking it serious. I was always drawing since I was about 14, 15 years old. But I've always been the younger, like, homie in the circle, you know, from, like... Since,
but it was time to take a leap.
Yeah. And it's always been good, man, to, like, all my older homies, you know, like, to believe in me early on. Like, I think that did something for me, you know, because even to this day, a lot of my close homies, you know, that I chill with in my circle, they're about 4 or 5 years older than me, but, you know, they push me and they kind of, like, guide me and give me the pointers that they had to learn early on. I've learned a lot of shit myself, you know, like... ups and downs, man, you know. But anyways, back to the first mural experience. It was a graffiti show, and I think I was still in high school, actually. It's actually kind of crazy, or maybe I just graduated. I'm not too sure.
It's like, it's all a blur, honestly.
It's all a blur, man, you know, but I'm glad that I participated in that event, bro, because that was the first time, other than painting, of course, illegally, you know, in the city, like under tunnels or wherever it was, you know, out on the street. That was the first time that I really had total control and permission to paint whatever I wanted. Yeah. And
like, do you?
Right. And those of you guys who are watching that don't know me, I go by Amen. So that's like my graffiti name. It's always been, you know.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. Thank you. So it just, I try to link it all together. The unseen halo, the Amen, you know, like, anything you see that I've done, you'll see probably a halo somewhere on it. You know, it's just try to tie it all in. But anyways, I'm glad I participated in that event because that was whenever I guess I always knew that I would take it as far as I wanted, but that was the first time that I was like, okay, I can actually do this. Yeah. Like all of my big homies, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I did just that, bro. And like quickly, you know, I started painting in art shows out in Houston, San Antonio, Austin, you know, Dallas, you know, and I was always the younger cat, and you know, just doing what I love, you know. And but all those times, man, they helped shape me into, you know, I guess learning my own capability, you know. Yeah. What I was capable of.
Yeah, finding how talented you actually are.
Right. With, you know. It's just about like, you know, like getting the opportunity. All I ever really needed was the opportunity to just show people, you know.
Everybody needs that spotlight, baby. Yeah.
Once you get that opportunity, it's like, all right, if you really enjoy this, if you're really passionate about it, don't worry about what anybody thinks.
Right.
Just do you, and if you've been putting the time in, like, it'll show.
Sheesh, this man said do you. That's all you really need to do out here. People out here sleeping on themselves. Stop it. I'm tired of hearing it. Stop it.
Please stop
right
it.
now. Dude, so okay, out of all your pieces that you've done all over the city, Texas or anywhere else, would you have a favorite in mind?
Man, I like to think of them as all my favorite. Like, I enjoy.
Don't be that guy.
No, like, okay, like not like that, but like I can't really say I have a favorite because, well, you know what? I'm lying. You know what? There used to be this place out in Austin, Castle Hill. Shout out to Castle Hill. Everybody watching who's been to Austin knows Castle Hill.
Yep.
That was like one of my stomping grounds. I would literally leave town just to go to Austin and enjoy the weekend and paint like 3 or 4 times in the weekend, you know, twice or whatever. However long I was out there, I love that spot. I wish they would bring it back or do something similar.
I know, me too.
Austin.
Sad.
But good old days, right? Good old days. But a lot of my favorite pieces probably were done out in Castle Hill in Austin or painted out in Dallas at the Fab Yard. Those are both places where I kind of like really started pushing my art, you know, my putting the time in and like trying different things because all I had was time, you know. When I would go out there to paint, that's what I was out there to do, you know. So, but I probably do have a few favorite pieces out in Austin, Castle Hill, walls, like production walls where I painted with buddies, like. I enjoy the memory of all of them, like even if we're no longer cool or no longer like talking nowadays, you know, like the memory of like working together on a certain wall, like they're always good memories, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Cool. Okay, I know you do videography and a little bit of photography too on the side.
Yeah.
And I've seen you work with all types of crazy artists. With D Green, shout out D Green.
Shout out to my brother Dorian, man.
That boy Dorian Green, though.
Yeah, man.
Man, fire. But let's talk about you. What's some of your, who are some of your favorite artists that you've, worked with or gotten a chance to work with?
So it's crazy because, like, you know, and the whole reason why I even picked up a camera obviously was to document the art that I was doing, you know. But that always kind of led to like a certain group of homies or a certain group of friend interests. Like it leads to music likes. It leads to like everybody comes together and has the same.
Camera can lead you to a lot of things.
I've gotten into a lot of places, bro, just because I got a camera on me. Like, and again, once again, shout out to D Green, you know, and everybody who I've worked with that does videos, photography and stuff. But man, I tell you, like, and maybe this is a secret that people don't know, but if you show up to a show with a camera, you probably get them free.
Exactly, dude. So fun story, dude. So it was me and Meta. We went to the Team Backpack thing back in 2016, 2017, back in New York. And I was his photographer and videographer, capturing some behind the scenes and just photos along the way.
I remember you too back in the day, like when we first started hanging out. I remember, what do we see? I know.
Yeah, dude, freaking. Well, I had this nice camera, and like he got in because he was an artist, you know, participating in the freestyles and everything like that. Yeah. But I just kind of walked up behind him and was like, "Yo, I'm one of the camera people, videographer," and they were like, "Oh, sure, yeah, go grab a pass." And dude, and it was like a 3-day event.
It's quick.
And then every single day I got in free food, free drinks, and everything. And I was just like, bro, no one has no idea that I'm not even supposed to be here.
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, you know, it's like, that's definitely one thing, like, you know, like, you could, I don't want to say fake it till you make it, but like I said, you got a camera, that's your ticket, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know? But anyways, so like back to the question, man, like, it's kind of crazy and it's ironic to this day. I think about how, like, some of my favorite artists I just jammed, you know, like even with the homies, like with my brothers, you know, like everybody, like we're just jamming people, and it was just like in my head, I'm like, it would be super crazy if like one day we could meet these people, because it seems like, you know, like you see people's videos and you see like people on Instagram and on Twitter, and you're like, these guys are probably just like us from where they're from. Like,
exactly.
There's no way in hell that we probably wouldn't get along in real life, right?
Facts.
So like, which is definitely probably true. Like,
yeah,
you know,
never know.
And it's crazy because like after linking with some of these people that I've worked with, bro, like, it's like literally like everything's obtainable. If you, I don't know. It's crazy. Like if I kind of always knew that they would bring something that would bring us, or there would come a time that would bring us into a certain room or in a certain vicinity with each other, you know, whether it be a festival, maybe I'm doing art at or shooting photography at, or in an even crazier sense, maybe it's a video shoot where one of my best friends, my brothers, is shooting a video for, and it's like, you know, like it's just wild, man. But I am a big fan of like Shoreline Mafia, you know, Trippie Redd, you know, who else? Maxo Cream. Cream.
I saw that. That was good. Yeah,
man. And like these are all people who like we got. You know, I personally got the chance to meet along with you know the homie Dorian. You know, because I get to shoot behind the scenes photos and stuff like that. And that before that, I picked the camera up to like take pictures of my art and other people's art and stuff like that and document that. You know, but with photography, it's like, you know, like if you have a camera and you can take pictures and you have angles and you're not afraid to get in there, like, you know, like
you got to be willing to do it.
You got to be willing to get in there.
Don't be scared.
You know, like there's been times where I could have totally blown like
the opportunity,
some great opportunities that were handed to me, or like, you know, that I worked for, you know, and like it's like if I was afraid to get in there, and of course getting in there, you got to do it organically. You don't want to be like, nobody likes that guy who's like, why is this guy taking pictures of me?
Excuse me, sir, can I get this photo?
So it's like you just get in there, you know, you gotta act like you know what you're doing and just do it, you know, like
I mean, like you said, even if you don't know what you're doing, you fake it till you make it, and then who knows, even somewhere along the faking it becomes real, and then it's like, what's up?
It's all a learning experience too. At the end of the day, you know, like, but yeah, man, linking with Shoreline Mafia. We linked with them a couple times, out in San Antonio, out in Dallas, linking with Trippie Redd. Like Trippie Redd is one of my favorites. Like, you know, Shoreline Mafia, but like that was crazy. That was like almost seemed like a real life anime character kind of. Shout out to Trippie. He's cool. He's a cool cat. But yeah, man. Photography's led to that. Oh, I can't forget about the homie Peso. Peso kind of, you know, he definitely is cool as hell. He always shows love, man, and like seeing his growth, you know what I mean, through working with one of my best friends, and you know, it's like it's wild, like it's super wild. And Peso always shows love and stuff like that. But so Peso, Sauce Walker, you know, the whole TSF. Like I have if you know Texas rap, TSF, man.
You know what's up. You know what's up. If you know, you know.
It's Texas shit forever, you know.
Fire.
But yeah, I've taken photos for just about everybody in TSF. Sosa Man, Drippy, you name it, the list goes on and on, you know. And shout out to them. They're always cool. They always show love every time we're around. Shout out to Houston, really. Dallas. Texas.
Shout out to Texas rappers, the scene, bro. The music out here fire. And not that people are sleeping, but some people do. You know what I'm saying?
But also, like, bigger than that, more importantly of that, I think a lot of the stuff that, like, for me to get comfortable behind the camera, I had to have people that believed in, were willing to work with me, which started with some of my own friends, like here in town. You know what I mean? I've helped a lot of my homies, including myself, like whether it's like if I'm trying to do clothing or if I'm just trying to, you know, flex and take some drippy pictures, you know. But a lot of homies, artists here in town, Scuba Steve, Merc, shout out to Merc, you know. I'm trying to think who else. There's a good amount of people here in town who have shot. AC, shout out to AC. Have we ever done a photo shoot with you?
I don't know, but we need to. We can arrange that.
We're gonna line it up.
Yeah, we're gonna arrange that.
Yeah, shout out to AC.
Gotta get my good side.
I got you, bro. But yeah, the list goes on. Clothing companies, Juicy Gelato, Only Wolves, like I'm trying to think.
We're just shouting out all the homies right now. I love it, bro. I love it.
I got to, bro. I got to, because you know, like it surprises me that I'm in a position to where I can even do that. You know what I mean?
No, facts. Same thing. Anytime I show love.
That's what I've always kind of like, you know, I appreciate about growing as an artist, as a creative with what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because I wanna see us all win, man. You know?
Exactly.
We come from corporate.
I want to see everybody at the dinner table, and everybody got their own plate. I don't want to see nobody without, a hand that's not getting fed.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So that's dope, dude. Congratulations on all your success and everything that's coming.
Thank
You got a lot of dope things lined up. And I'm proud of you. You're one of my close, good friends. A lot of people, for the people who don't know, a lot of people say we look alike, so it's cool. I like to consider my homie like my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. That's blood right there.
Every time they see us, I'm like,
yeah, bro. That's cuz. What do you mean? That's cuz right there. You don't know, man. Shit, you need to, dog. You need to. No, but that's fire, bro. Is there anything you can tell us about any upcoming projects? I know you kind of touched space on it already, but like for the people who don't know, anything that you can leak or anything like that?
So there is definitely a lot coming in 2022, man. I'm blessed to have been able to have a lot of success in photography and art, and I'm starting to tap into more videos, working with videos and stuff. Actually, that's what I do, like from 9 to 5. It's not lame to have a 9 to 5, guys. Like if you could still have a 9 to 5 and be
it can pay the bills.
Yes, and potentially find something that you can do that gives you freedom to still do what you love, you know. And I'm blessed that that's what I've been blessed with. So like, it's been good, it's taught me a lot. I get kind of paid to learn, like softwares, like video software.
Hey,
like and so that's why I've kind of started messing with more content and like media and stuff like that. And it's good for the art too, because before I used to just take pictures and be like, yo, look at what I did. But when you show people, they're like, damn, that's how you do it? That's how it's done? It's a process, bro. It's a process. Everything that gets done, every wall you see painted out there, or like every photography or every photo set or photo drop, like there is like time and preparation into all that, But I just started trying to document that, and like now it's cool. Like I get to work with homies and get paid. Yeah, everybody wants to get paid. But yeah, I've been blessed with a good 9 to 5 that lets me be creative and make content, make videos. Do marketing and stuff like that. So
yeah.
But so coming up. I'm trying to think. I mean, I have a few exciting things coming up before the year's over. I've never done a live painting, like an actual live painting event. But I got booked for one. It's gonna be at the Bus, actually the day after Christmas. Some like super like exquisite like bougie party, right? But I'm like honored that they asked me to do a live painting, right?
That's
like
badass,
so
dude.
like it's kind of nerve wracking, but like like.
Shake it off, dude. What you mean? I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, no. Like it's not more nerve wracking than it is like a good opportunity to just show people people who I'm even unfamiliar with that I'm comfortable doing what I do.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So they get to watch me, So.
Everyone's going to see you in action. And you know what I'm saying? That's the front lines. That's game day.
Yeah,
you better be ready. You better paint fresh paintbrushes. The paint better be glossy.
Oh, so most of it's spray paint, like everything you spray paint. But I keep it mixed media. I have to pick up a brush every now and then.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, man. So I got that coming up. I'm trying to think. Obviously more travels. That's really why I love being in this creative field, is because it's like the more you travel, the more like opportunities that just, I wouldn't say fall into your hands, but you gotta grind. You gotta travel. You gotta move around. You gotta meet people. You gotta network. Like all of that is really important, And shout out to all my out-of-town homies. I have a lot of friends out in Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, all over the place.
Cool, man. Dope. Well, shoot, dude, before I let you go, I got one more question to ask you. Okay, are you a coffee drinker?
I love coffee.
Yeah? How do you get your coffee?
So I really like it iced. I like it frozen, but sometimes frozen kind of messes my stomach up.
Yeah, you saying you a Starbucks guy? No, is that what I'm hearing?
No, actually not. Shout out to Blimpies. I like Blimpies. Since I live down here, I go to Blimpies a lot. I
be at Lucy's a lot.
Oh, Lucy's is a vibe too. So I'm a iced coffee guy. I like my coffee cold. Yeah. No whipped cream. I don't like whipped cream.
I'm saying.
Like I'll just give me coffee, maybe like an extra espresso shot or two. So here's my coffee order, right? I do an iced Americano with cinnamon powder. And depending on if they have like half and half, I'll do a little bit of that. But If not, dude, I learned to just drink it straight, bro. I need to get right to the point. I need to do its job.
Man, say just give it to me black. I'm all for it. Hell no, I gotta have mine sweet. I gotta have mine sweet. I can't be doing all that.
I'm like a bitter sweet coffee kind of guy, you know? Like,
yeah.
I like the sweetness, but if it's too sweet, it's just my stomach just gets messed up.
Hey, those bubble guts. I get you. It's all good, baby. You ain't gotta tell the people. They ain't gotta hear all that. But what they need to hear is where can people find you? Social media. Where can they find your art, etc. Give it to them.
So a lot of new art coming to the city. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Be on the lookout. I'm starting to work with more businesses out here, whether it be just logos or mural paintings, from down to barbershops to tattoo shops to you name it. It's just all over the city, But Unseen Halo _2636 on Twitter and Instagram. Give me a follow. Don't be afraid to say what's up if you see me out in the street.
There you go. Y'all find this man, all right? Find this man. Give him a follow. I got Amen. Unseen Halo. Frankie Martinez in the building. Hey, Frankie, thank you for coming on, bro. Of All Things Radio, bro. Bring your flowers. My name is J Vibes, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. That's another one. You want to be on this, you better before it blows too up and you can't contact us, all right? So get with the program. We got the Fire, the Fuego, and all the jams on the way. Y'all stick around because we got more hit shit on the way. That's a wrap.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh.
Fire.